Well, before I introduce our general manager of Metro Transit, Brian Lamb, the people who are actually going to drive this train when this corridor gets built, I have to give a huge shout out to some of the great public servants at the Metro Council and Metro Transit who drive the buses every day in really bad weather and in really tough conditions. I think it's remarkable that our Metro Transit system is now ranked number 5 in the country, and I'm pretty sure that if we looked at the list, the other 4 don't have snow that's 48 to 60 inches for 3 months of the year. So I'm proud of the work that we do at Metro Transit to move people efficiently and provide good customer service, and it can't happen without an awful lot of people doing that great work. My hats are really off, though, to Mark Furman and Rich Rovang, 2 phenomenal leaders. You know, you cannot imagine how much time these 2 guys log on this project, but I can get emails from them early in the morning, late at night, on the weekends, anytime. They are out there trying to make this a top-notch project, and they are just terrific professionals, and I'm proud to be able to work with them. And Brian Lamb, the manager of General Transit, same thing. Phenomenal leader. Come on up, Brian.
Well, thank you, Chair Haig. And Administrator Rogoff, I want to add a couple more rock stars to your list, and one of them is Regional Administrator Marisol Simone. Marisol has been with us through thick and thin, and every time we really needed something to happen, something to break through at FTA, I could pick up the phone and count on Marisol being on the other end, trying to figure out a way to make it happen, whether it's actual process or whether it's kind of a political conundrum that we were trying to figure out together. She was always there, and she really has done FTA proud, but also is really a silent star for this project overall. I want to talk a little bit about the silent stars. Chair Haig just mentioned Mark and Rich, and they are very deserving here. And the project would not be where it is without the great team that has been assembled at the Central Corridor Project Office. Talk about kind of a living, breathing collaboration of people from all sorts of organizations coming together for a common purpose, working through those problems, being there, never giving up. I think former Chair Bell used to say, a project like this suffers nearly 1,000 near deaths. And we have lived through, I think, 1,001, so we're done with Central Corridor. I think the thing moving forward, though, is as you have Metro Transit and the Metropolitan Council, you can count on us. You can count on us in delivering this project on time and on budget. We have established, we believe, a good track record of doing that. We are committed to doing that, and we are committed to doing it in a way that manages the inconveniences over the next 4 years is in a sensitive way to the neighborhoods, in a sensitive way, in a customer-oriented way for our transit customers. Part of what I want to commit to today is our commitment to our transit customers who commute along the Central Corridor. We will be there. Regardless of the construction, we will be there over the course of the next few years. We are not going to lose you. You stay with us as we build a brighter tomorrow. So with that, I know when Chair Haig adjourns this meeting, she'll want to invite you all to refreshments, but I also want to encourage you as participants of this process to sign one of the 2 rails that we have set up as an indication what a community that has a common purpose and cares about its future. Every 50 years, this region has had an opportunity to rethink its transit system. 100 years ago, we were building out one of the best streetcar lines systems in the whole country. 50 years ago, we were tearing those streetcars up and we were building an all-bus system. Now, 50 years later, we are building a multimodal system that will serve this community for future generations. We should all be proud of that, and we should all take that responsibility seriously. So with that, I want to thank you, and thank you for the honor of being the general manager of Metro Transit. It really is quite an honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. You can tell he's a guy who really cares about getting it done right, can't you? And I really have enjoyed getting to know Brian in these last few months, and I can tell you that is how he is every single time I meet with him. It's terrific. There are a few council members here I want to introduce. I see Council Member Wolf, and I saw Council Member Elkins and former Council Member McFarland. Are there others? Oh, Reynoso, Gary, oh my goodness, they're all there, yes. Stand up. It's a great new Met Council. Thank you. Really appreciate Council Member McFarland and our former chair, Peter Bell, for being here. Give them a round of applause for their leadership. Well, with that, I know that every person here has a story about the role you played in the Metro, this Metro Transit Central Quarter Light Rail Transit project. So share them with each other as we go out. We're going to have refreshments now. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your leadership, and go out and you can sign the rail and have some refreshments. Thank you.